At the close of the 2019 WTBOA Summer Sale, Griffin Place of William T. and Mary Lou Griffin had reached another tremendous milestone as Washington Thoroughbred breeders. They were co-breeders and consigners with Ron Crockett on the second highest yearling sold. Hip number 59 went for $87,000. A short time later, the Griffin Place bred hip number 80 was the topper. $120,000 for a colt by Midshipman out of Impeached. Griffin Place is now a member of the Washington Thoroughbred Hall of Fame. Their success story begins back in 1976 when the Griffins purchased 10 acres from their friends and neighbors, breeders Rick and Debbie Pabst. Mentorship came from the Pabst, whose operation achieved Hall of Fame status in 2017.
We were a good mix, Mary Lou and myself, because Mary Lou came from a show horse background, and she had a lot of experience with the, looking at the physical horse, that sort of thing, conformation, which was not my thing. I was a bloodlines person, and so we would go to the sales, and she would teach me one thing, and I would teach her something else, and so it all worked out well.
The Griffins quickly began to make astute assessments, matings, and purchases. Auctioned by Bold Magistrate produced Best Judgment, Washington Champion Juvenile Filly of 2000. That same year, their mare, Out of the Bluebell, topped that. Her 3-year-old filly, Rings a Chime, became the 5th Washington-bred Grade 1 winner.
Rings a Chime, running past the 16th pole. Rings a Chime is set down for the drive. Softic is right there on the outside at the wire. Photo finish.
That was a pretty big deal, a pretty wonderful thing that happened, and she had made the mating herself and produced the horse and raised it up and sold it at the sale.
Rings a Chime continues to hold the single-season Washington-bred earnings mark at $526,000. Since 2000, Griffin Place has bred or consigned an incredible 8 best-sold entrants at the WTBOA sale. This year's $120,000 topper came from Impeached, a daughter of the aforementioned Best Judgment. Campanita from Out of the Bluebell produced stakes-placed Bella Campana, who in turn produced 2014 top sale yearling My Palmilla, and later two-time Washington champion filly Bella Mia.
But Bella Mia is on her game today in the final 50 yards, and Bella Mia wins the Kent clear by 2.
The Griffins continued to bring numerous broodmares to Washington, including $36,000 purchase Cozine's Angel.
We went out to the farm and looked at her weanling because we thought, well, maybe this guy's selling the horse because the weanling's bad, but the weanling was wonderful. And the weanling turned out to be Talkett, who was the second leading 2-year-old of his year behind Vindication. And so later on, they sold Cozine's Angel and Fold a Pulpit for $1.3 million. They're just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Salt of the earth, just the best people in the world, long time friends of ours. And it's great to be living next door to them, to be neighbors.
Their achievement and involvement in all facets of Washington breeding and racing earned Terry and Mary Lou Griffin the prestigious S.J. Agnew Special Achievement Award in 2016. Griffin Place is now a member of the Washington Thoroughbred Hall of Fame.